It's the NBA. On so many teams, Greg, look to run these days. It's refreshing, isn't it, to see a battle between half-court offenses?
And to excel at that. You have to be extremely tactical, minimize turnovers, and execution is key.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Sliding into the wing spots, it's Ivey and Thompson. Isaiah Stewart out there with Duren. And it's Cunningham in at the point. Now, here's Duren. And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Here's Jones. Outside for Bagley. Off target from outside. Cunningham on the wing. Pass to Duren. Back to Cunningham. And here's Stewart. Here's Thompson. An easy 2 points on the layup.
I like how Isaiah Stewart found a teammate there. Impressive passing for a big.
It ended up being a last-place finish for the Detroit Pistons in 2023.
And Kevin, it wasn't pretty. But on the flip side, it positioned them for an interesting offseason and some big draft possibilities.
Now Cunningham. Following Tyus Jones' three-point attempt. Out to the wing. Back to Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. Sweet move. And Cunningham with the slam.
Too easy for Cade. He can really fly.
Cunningham against Jones. And a guy who's easy to trust, Smitty, running this offense, Tyus Jones.
He is completely unselfish, Kevin. He makes smart plays out there. He knows when it's his time to score, and he's a second coach on the floor. You know, he's a really good free throw shooter, but Tyus Jones knows he could be a great one.
Stewart, a screen for Ivey. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Coulibaly. Outside, Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
Cunningham against Jones. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Back to Cunningham. To the paint. Here's Duren. And he elevates for the slam dunk, and Marvin Bagley did not like that.
The skill guard Cunningham has a fantastic feel for when his teammates are uncovered.
Kuzma. Duren pulls it in.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result. Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
For Washington, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to Coulibaly. To the inside. And finished off by Bagley.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Stewart with the screen on Jones. Cunningham looking it over. The pass to Stewart. Clock at 6. Here's Thompson. Here's Duren. Washington with the rebound.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Kuzma with a screen on Ivey. To the left side wing. Here's Avdia. Kuzma. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Now Ivey Still yet to score. And he drives in, and it's in there.
There's that slashing ability Ivy has. The defense has to do better at blocking off these lanes.
Passes it to Avdia. Jones sets the pick for Avdia. Back to Jones. The feed to Bagley. Rebound, Detroit. Duran's got 4 rebounds in this game. Thompson passes to Duran. Thompson outside. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Despite the contact, Thompson still gets it to go. Showing some heart there.
Kuzma outside. Jones with the screen on Stewart. Back to Kuzma. Outside for Bagley. There's the 3. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Stewart up top. Jones against Cunningham. Rebound by the Wizards. Here's Koulibaly. And so the first quarter is in the books. Pistons lead by 4. And don't go away. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Duran. Now Stewart. Tries again, and the layup is good.
Isaiah Stewart.
Stewart's got the lead up to 6 now for Detroit.
This is where you want Isaiah Stewart being aggressive. He's a solid interior scorer.
Here's Bagley. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Bagley's got 6.
I mean, he's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's a beautiful play.
And you know there had to be some pressure on Marvin Bagley when he came into the league.
Yeah, GA, not only being the number 2 overall pick, but coming from an NBA family. His grandfather was in the NBA as well.
Ivy with the bucket.
Bullying inside with the big boys. Jaden converting the bucket with his strength.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much, everybody. Quentin Grimes is not just a 3-and-D guy. He's one of the best in the league at attacking the closeout. He says they know about my shooting, so that opens up my drive game. Them closing out hard, I can see if they're coming to my right side or my left side. It's read and react. Quick decisions. Kevin, my decision is to send it back to you.
All right, D.A., that's why you're in the Hall of Fame. Thank you so much. Offensive rebound, Ivy. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Kicks it to Cunningham. Back to Ivy. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Kuzma passes to Bagley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
Thompson, high post. Pass to Stewart. Back to Thompson. Cunningham on the wing. Here's Duran. With 1 on the clock. And Duran slams it in.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Remaining in the second quarter, 2 minutes.
Now, here's Ivy. He's covered closely. And now here comes Jones leading the break. And Kuzma slams it in.
Tyus Jones always putting it in a spot where his teammate can fire right away.
Greg, it seems like the Wizards have been trying to find their edge against tough teams.
Yeah, and the first question is which end does it happen on, offense or defense? Because you can win tough games by being great at either.
The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Duran, no good. Wizards trail by 6. Down low. Outside for Bagley. .110 left in the second quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bagley's got 5 points in the quarter. Pistons have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Now, here's Ivy. He's tightly guarded. Fires from way outside. Here's Duran. And he elevates for the slam dunk, and Marvin Bagley did not like that.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Ivy. There's the pass to Stewart. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Koulibaly. Wizards trail by 4. Kuzma left side. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. Here's Ivy. Passes to Stewart. Now, here's Duran. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to...
The previous play is under review.
They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
Let's hear it for your arena entertainment. One more time, fans.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Nice game. Great performance by Marvin Bagley.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
They've got Kispert. Jordan Poole is out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Gill. And it's Holmes in at the center position. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Pass to Gill. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Fontecchio with the rebound. Pistons leading by 6. Here's Meadow. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Here's Holmes. Misses from close range. The Pistons shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Shot by Grimes. No good. And so Poole will bring it up for Washington. Shamet sinks that one from the post.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. And the Pistons have been great. They've had that defense-first mentality.
Holmes with the steal. And here we go again. Wizards in transition. Up the court they go. Kispert with the bucket.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
Here's Sasser, guarded by Poole. Fontecchio passes to Medu. Stolen by Kispert. The numbers in their favor. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pistons brought in Monty Williams to guide this team from the bottom. He said, I like those challenges, the process of building, seeing players get better, and understanding what it's like to navigate crunch time situations. For me to be able to come in now, it's part of this restoration. Kevin, Monty has plenty of work ahead.
Indeed he does, David. Thanks. Oh, Holmes in position.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time.
Here's Sasser, guarded by Poole. Pass to Grimes. Lets the three fly. Rebound by the Wizards. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Gill. The pass to Shamet.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Ripped away. Here's Grimes. He's covered by Shamet. A minute 42 left in the third quarter of the game. 6 to shoot. Here's Fontecchio. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
First team foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Washington trailing. 1:32 left in the third quarter. To the wing on the left for the tie. Drives to the hoop, and it's good on the way in. Holmes got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Poole kicks to Kispert. In the corner, Holmes with it. Sweet little floater. Holmes got 6.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
46 seconds left in the third. Here's Sasser, guarded by Poole. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Poole for 3. Wiseman with the rebound. Fontecchio. They set the pick. Just 3 on the clock. He takes it up and lays it in. And now a 5-point Detroit lead.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And we've watched 3 so. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Pistons leading by 5. And on the 4 for Detroit here in the 4th. Sliding into the wing spots, it's Ivy and Thompson. Isaiah Stewart out there with Durham. And it's Cunningham into the 1.
For Cade, consistently knocking down threes, it'll open up the rest of the court.
And it's Bagley in the corner. Off target with his 3.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And Durham slams it in.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
To Bagley. Kuzma outside. He takes it in. It's hauled in by Stewart. And for the Pistons, their shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Basket counts.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Inside, here's Bagley. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And I tell you what, when Bagley plays with energy, it is difficult trying to stop him. Awesome at just staying on the attack.
Cunningham against Jones. Stewart with the screen on Jones. Cunningham passes to Duran. Just 4 to shoot. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Basket good.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Especially when you're this far down, you have to make the most of every sequence.
Koulibaly, no good. Pistons leading by 14. Cunningham outside. Out to the right wing. To the middle. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
You see his link, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Right side Jones. Wizzards passing it around. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Terrific execution in close. The defense can't give Jones these easy buckets.
Cunningham outside. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Right wing, left side Bagley. Kuzma, right side. Pass to Koulibaly, to the paint, stolen by Thompson. Here's Ivy. They get it back. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And also, guys, they push the ball. They've been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pistons.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
1:05 left in the game. Jones against Ivy. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Bagley. And here we go. Kuzma heading to the hoop. Stolen by Thompson. Down low. And stolen by Kuzma. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And you know, he just got a little ahead of himself on that one. How does a great finisher not dunk that ball? I still can't figure that one out.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Clock at 6. Loud pass to Bagley. It's stolen. The 19-foot shot. That shot missing.
So much of rebound is about positioning, effort, no lack of it right there.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. This
Raptors starting five. We've got Barnes. Bruce Brown is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Barrett in at the three, the small forward. And for the Wizards, Avdia and Kuzma at the forward slots. Then there's Tyus Jones. Then it's Marvin Bagley, and it's Koulibaly in at the two spot. Kuzma outside. A lot of power on display in the front court tonight in our matchup. Brent, should be exciting to watch.
Yeah, it may not be about the outside shooting in this one either. These teams like to involve that front court and catch the defense while they're napping.
And here are the Raptors now. The Wizards making their last shot. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
First personal.
And he's got such a great feel for the game. Quickly can take the bump and get the bucket.
The free throw drops for Quickly. Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star, yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
Now here's Quickly. Rebounded by Kuzma. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Pretty easy for Marvin to get up like that.
Here's Toronto with the ball. And here's Quickly. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Olynyk with a screen on Kuzma. Barnes passes to Olynyk. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, good D by Bagley. Kuzma up top. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
The Wizards have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor to the paint. Here's Bagley. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett.
Team foul.
I'd like to see Bagley establish some confidence and play aggressive here. Terrific at making some of the defenders get physical with him.
Grant, you grew up here in Washington, D.C. What's the hoop scene like here?
Well, BA, they love the game of basketball here, and the fans are unbelievable. So many stars from here like Kevin Durant. So D.C. is kind of a sneaky, underrated basketball city.
Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them. This small advantage is... starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
And Toronto calls time here. For Toronto, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Olynyk with a screen on Kuzma. Barnes passes to Olynyk. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Jones laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever
holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Olynyk. Quickly, right side. 6 to shoot. Here's Barnes. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Pass to Jones. Puts up a 3. They get the rebound.
This is the level of activity that you want from Marvin Bagley. Relentless tonight on the offensive glass.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Trent right side. Rebounded by Kuzma.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Well, as a champion and a 20-point per game scorer, Kyle Kuzma had... succeeded all expectations.
Well, I like the recovery of Kyle Kuzma. You know, he had the early years where he was successful and then he lost himself in some things and has found his way back to a consistency that I think the organization he plays for is appreciating. They call him Clutch Kuz for a reason. He does love those big moments.
And the Raptors making a change here. Pirtle's checked in. Shoots. The rebound by the Wizards. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Jones. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Avdia. Shot clock at 6. Back to Kuzma. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. A clear look for Bagley. The shot comes out.
And just a desperate play all the way around.
Here's Trent. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Outside Jones. Pass to Avdia. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Avdia's got 6.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
On the wing quickly.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Free throw drops for Quickly.
Really known as a microwave scorer, Quickly's fearlessness is what allows him to really get cooking. Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And that does it for the first quarter. Wizards. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Wizards?
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. They've got Gary Trent. Barnes is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then it's Bruce Brown. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, down low. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. In this era of positionless basketball, versatile wings are in high demand, Brent.
Every team in the league, BA, looking for that guy between 6'7" and 6'8" that has a lot of skill and can defend multiple positions, space the floor, shoot threes, and make plays. So becoming a complete basketball player at that position is something that is really coveted by front offices.
Quickly is checked in for Brown.
And Bagley's defense airtight that time. His concentration on D.
Kuzma with a screen on Pirtle. Kuzma outside. Offensive board. Pass to Coulibaly. Kuzma outside. Clock at 6. Outside Jones. Now Bagley goes back up. And it's good on the lay-in. Bagley's got 10 points in the game.
Now working around the rim, Bagley a tough cover there because of his quickness.
Pirtle with the ball. Pirtle with a screen on Jones. Quickly finds Barrett. Kicks it to Quickly. He takes it in. That one's good for 2. He has 7.
In an instant, Quickly saw the opening, didn't hesitate.
Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Raptors. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards not making the playoffs the last couple of seasons motivated them to bring in some youth in Jordan Poole, and the players say that they've seen dramatic improvements from player facilities, energy, and player development. They said they're transitioning, they're going in the right direction, but they still have a lot of improvements to make.
Good point, Allie. Thank you.
And how about the handles there from Quickly dancing his way around the defender.
Here's Jones. Scores after the quick crossover. And the Wizards lead by 8.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Gotta attack when you have that chance.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Jones from outside. Pirtle grabs a miss. The Raptors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
And Barrett will give you these kind of flashes. He got up that time.
Pass to Bagley. Now here's Kuzma. Lays it up and banks it in.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Quickly against Jones. Quickly drives in. Pirtle finds Trent. Back to Pirtle. Oh, they get a hand on it.
2 minutes.
Into the lane. And that one's good. Quickly's got 6 points in the quarter.
Immense focus, Quickly with all kinds of confidence around that tight coverage.
Pass to Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
It's Quickly with a drive. And no good. Ooh, good D by Bagley. Here's Coulibaly. Outside Jones. And here's Bagley. Pirtle grabs a miss. A minute 15 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Pass to Kuzma. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And Kuzma got thirsty there, just took that contact and figured, man, let's try to get to the line.
56 seconds left to play in the first half. Barnes a screen. Barrett passes to Barnes. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Bagley. And so they foul intentionally.
Emmanuel Quickly. First personal foul.
And he drops the first.
At the line for Washington.
And both free throws good for Bagley.
Well, a big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Trent outside. 24 seconds left in the first half of this game. Clock at 4. Right side, Barrett. Over Avdia. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 6 rebounds in the game. Out of bounds, the Raptors will take it.
Possession to Toronto. Substitution on the court.
Seven seconds left in the second period. And that'll be Toronto's ball as it goes out of bounds. Raptors able to keep possession. Four seconds left. And the basket by Abaji.
Terrific movement off of the dead ball situation and a great play to get the bucket.
Jordan Poole.
And so it's the Washington Wizards closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back after this word. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Marvin Bagley really making a difference here.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
We've got Corey Kispert, Jordan Poole out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Rashawn Holmes, and it's Gill in at the 4. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Trent, the pass to Olynyk. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. To the inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And Poole's vision developing right in front of us.
The Raptors shooting pretty well at 45%. Well, from late first-round pick to big-time scorer, the rise of Jordan Poole has been fun.
Well, he earned himself a pretty lucrative contract after a couple of years of trying to figure out what it is that he does best. I think we know what that is, B.A. Put points on the board. This guy plays with a ton of offensive confidence.
Shot clock at 6. Offensive rebound. Pass to Abaji. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And Toronto calls time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Brown, he's checked in for Toronto. Right wing. Here's Abaji. And it's Poole with a rebound. Pass to Gill. It's tipped. To the left wing. Here's Abaji. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The first free throw is good.
For Toronto. Ochai Abaji. Taking 2.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And it's Poole with the ball for Washington. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Shamet. They set the screen. Driving to the basket. Uses the glass to finish the layup. For Toronto, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Brown scanning the floor. Now here's Olynyk to the wing, right side. Here's Dick. The kick to Olynyk. Shot clock at 5. Connects from downtown. Olynyk's got 5 points now this quarter.
Olynyk showing some confidence now, and the big man is catching and firing.
2 minutes.
Cool work in the interior.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Pass to Dick. Now Olynyk. Here's Abaji. He's got 6. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Poole exploding to the rim. And the layup is good off the glass. Poole's got 6 points.
And Poole streaking past the defense. Looked like he had another gear he got to.
Here's Abaji. Kispert grabs a miss.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Pass to Holmes. Here's Gill. And the three-pointer goes. And now an 11-point Washington lead.
Good look from the big man as Holmes gets it to the other guy and not forcing his shot.
Inside. And that one's good. Olynyk. Olynyk's got 9 points now in the second half.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Pass to Gill. And he makes it. And the Wizards lead by 11.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
A new lineup here for Washington.
On the court.
For Toronto, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Outside, Brown. Here's Nora, defended by Kuzma. And that one's good.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
For Washington, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Jones. Let's go with a 3. Unable to get that one. Driving inside. And the basket is good.
Shooting through contact, Grady Dick has a compact release that holds up well.
Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
And so it's Washington with a 9-point cushion. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. So for Toronto right now, Bruce Brown is out there with Dick. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Nora in at the 4-man position.
Bagley's ability to score here has a lot to do with the attribute of quickness.
Timeout called, the Raptors. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Kuzma with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Jones against quickly. Kuzma for 3. Knocks it down from distance. And the Wizards lead by 14.
That's what you expect from Kuzma. He's a high-volume three-point shooter.
Quickly against Jones. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Avdia, guarded by Barrett. Kuzma with a screen on Barrett. Back to Kuzma. Here's Avdia from outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Kind of nights that gets the front office very excited about Bagley's future.
Quickly against Jones. To win the run. And it's Quickly with a miss. Washington has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. On the wing, Kuzma. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Kuzma outside. And there's the screen. Pass to Avdia. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bagley. So it'll be 2 free throws. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many...
Marvin Bagley III.
This challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
He's off on the first.
Make some noise and let them hear it.
And he's good on the second. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Jones against Quickly. Pass to Olynyk. Olynyk with a screen on Jones.
Defensively, you have to account for Quickly when he's on the floor. He knows how to generate offense in a hurry.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Wizards.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Pass to Kuzma. Here he goes. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Leaving no room for mistakes as Kuzma rises up.
It's Brown on the wing. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw misses.
Line for the Raptors. Bruce Brown taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. The Wizards on offense. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
That was a sensational pass. And then the catch and finish in the same motion? Ridiculous.
Alley-oops like that are so rare, you simply have to take a second to enjoy it. The Raptors shooting about 47%, a nice number. Quickly outside. Going inside, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
I like Quickly's decision-making, that time calling his own number.
Pass to Avdia. The 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Wizards lead by 20.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Avdia, guarded by Barrett. Here's Jones. Kuzma outside. 14 feet away. No good, off the front rim.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense. And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Wizards.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well. An impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going fully on display here.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
It's stolen by Olynyk. Quickly against Jones. And it's quickly. That time on the assist by Barrett.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
Pass to Jones. Fires the three. They grab their own miss. That shot missing. Here's Toronto now. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Pass to Avdia. And there's the lob. It's stolen by Olynyk. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to...
to be a... break, two teams that are among the most athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Here are the five for the Raptors. They've got Barrett. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Barnes. Then there's Emmanuel quickly, and it's Brown in at the two-guard spot.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And so it's the Pistons getting on the board first. You know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel quickly.
Yeah, and he puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. A volume three-point shooter and has a deadly little floater in the lane.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Detroit shooting their first free throw of the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
They get it again. Out to Barrett. Olynyk, a screen on Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Detroit's ball. Thompson passes to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Barnes sets a screen for Brown. Drives to the hoop. Makes it off the glass.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Thompson outside. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And Duran slams it in.
One thing I really like about Asar Thompson, he's a team-first guy, always willing to make the extra pass.
Now, here's quickly. Barnes screen on Thompson. And that one's good. Quickly.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
So it's the Pistons now. The Raptors getting the bucket. Stewart misses. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. It's Barrett on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. And Barrett gets it to go.
This is a relentless scorer who is unafraid to work on the inside in the paint. RJ making his presence felt.
And Duran slams it in.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Brown. 2 minutes remaining. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Cunningham against quickly to the inside. Cunningham looking it over. Banked in off the glass. Cunningham's got his second basket of the game.
And you think that bump is going to stop him. Not a chance. Cunningham too locked in.
Quickly kicks to Barrett. Quickly setting the pick for Barrett. Barnes outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Pistons leading. The pass to Cunningham. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Now Toronto, Doris, losing in the play-in was a disappointment to say the least last year. But we know this is a young team.
Well, to your point, Kevin, if you look at the minutes distribution, in the top 8, 7 guys were under 30. But you've now had a head coaching change. There are some decisions to be made about which direction you're going in. Are you developing that young talent? Are you moving pieces to try to acquire a more veteran team?
Now, here's Quickly. And here's Barnes for 3. Duran pulls it in. Pistons leading by 4. Thompson surveying the floor. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Barnes sets a screen for Brown. Takes it inside and finished off by Brown.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Thompson passes to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And so is Detroit with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Olynyk is out there with Barnes. Then there's Bruce Brown. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Quickly in at the point. Here's Barrett. To the right side. Olynyk has the open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Pass to Cunningham. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Now, here's Ivy. Just 5 to shoot. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone.
Well, you have to love the contest from Kelly Olynyk right there. He doesn't give an inch to his man. Love it.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Tries yet again. Here's Duran. And at last, they get one to fall.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points.
Oh, my. He's rising up and bringing the wood on that one. Could be just what they need to pick up their energy.
Well, Greg, it definitely got the guys on the bench on their feet. I'll say that. Ivy against Brown. Thompson sets the pick for Ivy. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Inside. And Duran slams it in.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Here's Olynyk. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Olynyk's got his first basket. And extensive ball movement, Doris, is a beautiful style to watch. But not every good team plays that way. Why not?
I think so much of implementation of style is about the players you have. What are the strengths of your individual players? Does the point guard flourish in a pick-and-roll situation as opposed to ball movement? Does a point guard like Luka Doncic need the ball to be effective? It's all about who your personnel is.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you very much. Cade Cunningham was the #1 overall pick in 2021, and he's trying to take that next step. He says, I want to do my... job. Something I really try to pride myself on is how much I care. What I care about the most is how I can help the Pistons win. Guys, they are assembling some real talent on that team.
Oh, they are. No question, D.A. Thank you. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. Pirtle, who's checked in for Toronto. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Brown, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It goes on Jaden Ivey. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. And Brown drops them both. 1:36 left here in the second. Brown against Ivey. Cunningham, a screen on Brown. Ivey kicks to Cunningham. Stewart passes to Cunningham. And the call will be against R.J. Barrett. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Team second.
Ivey against Brown. Cunningham for three. And Pirtle pulls it down. Raptors trail by 11. Greg, talking about Jakob Pirtle, it doesn't seem like he gets enough credit for his defense.
I don't think he does. I mean, he's an excellent rim protector and rebounder, and a big man who just takes pride in defending.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
76% from the line a season ago.
And Brown drops them both. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back.
He hits the second from the line. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of basketball. It's Barrett on the wing to the middle. The kick out to Barnes. Barnes sets a screen for Brown. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Quickly. Brown with a screen on Thompson. Quickly the pass to Brown. And stolen by Ivey. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. And that one, good. Cunningham's got 9.
And he had all of us at the table quivering. What a move by Cade.
And Toronto turns it over again. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of the game. Passes it to Stewart. Now, here's Durant. With 2 seconds left, and the dunk by Stewart.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Let's give a round of applause.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Detroit with the ball. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. We've got Wiseman, and it's Sasser in at the point guard. That's the group for Detroit right now. And there's the pass to Grimes. They set the screen to the inside. Wiseman. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup.
And just wait until Wiseman has time to develop his moves, which are still somewhat raw at this stage. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Wiseman, and finished off by Wiseman.
And get used to seeing that for years to come. Wiseman working in that pick and roll action and cashing in.
Trent finds Olynyk. Screen by Olynyk. And Wiseman sends it back. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Grimes. He has yet to score. Sasser gets the bucket.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
To the paint. Here's Olynyk, and he banks in the layup.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Greg, one thing you know you're getting with Gary Trent Jr., volume three-point shooting. He lets it fly.
And he is really fearless at the arc, I think, because of his consistency. And when he gets hot, where he can get on a burn. Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And finished up by Wiseman.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Dick with it, and there's the drive, and the dunk by Dick.
Yeah, that's what makes Dick dangerous. You can't just play him as an outside shooter. He'll go to the hoop like he did there.
Here's Sasser. He's got 5. Pass to Grimes. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sasser, defended by Trent, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Shot clock violation. Raptors ball.
Raptors trail by 21. Now Dick puts it up. Here's Nora. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Here's Sasser. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. Wiseman's got 8 points.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Toronto has a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He started coaching at 16 in his home country of Serbia. So even though he's still young, he's already a lifer. In his near decade as an NBA assistant coach, he made a name for himself in player development. And of course, Kevin, that's going to be essential now with the rebuilding Raptors.
It is, but I love his resume. His story is terrific. He is just what they need. David, thank you. Offensive rebound. Tabaji. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
A nice shot by Medu. Medu's got his first points in this one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
They set the pick. Goes up on the wing and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
That one misses.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought, for sure, but the lob has got to be better than...
And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Dick, also Gary Trent out there. And it's Olynyk in at the center position. Here's Nora, finished off the break.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Pass to Grimes. Out to the right wing. Now the Raptors moving it up. From past the arc. Dick can't get it to go. Pistons lead by 17. Here's Grimes. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group. And he commits the intentional foul. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Kelly Olynyk.
Second personal foul. Team second. Raptors substitution. Number 19.
Brown against Ivy. Down low. Here's Thompson. Back to Ivy. 4 on the clock. Here's the 3. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That's his first foul.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Now, they like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
Here's Barnes, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes. But you know what, Greg? Still working to take that next step. What do you think is his key?
Kevin, that's an easy one. It's going to be perimeter shooting. You know, we get spoiled with all the other things he can do, and he's had a tremendous start to his NBA career. But I think to become that superstar, the jump shot has to become a weapon.
Quickly the pass to Brown. It's Poeltl top of the key. Now Barnes. Buries it down low.
How about Scotty Barnes showing off his IQ and pick and roll? Does a nice job finding his teammate.
Cunningham against Quickly. Thompson a screen on Quickly. To the middle, trying to end the drought. And it's laid up and in by Thompson. And the Pistons lead by 15.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Brown, and he makes good on the layup.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
Pass to Durant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Raptors trail by 14. And here is Quickly. Barnes screen on Thompson. Over in the corner, Brown. With the drive. Here's Pirtle. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the D credit. Did just enough to force him to clank that one.
Stewart kicks to Cunningham. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. Barrett against Thompson. A shot by Stewart with no one around. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And that's 13 points here for Jalen Duren.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. That one drops for him.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
To the inside. Duren puts up a three. Bangs home the trifecta.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It could definitely be considered a statement win for Detroit.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin. And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Cunningham against Quickly. Cunningham right side. And Duren slams it in.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Birtle sets the pick for Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
That's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for Detroit. They lead by 17. Launches it from deep. Another three for Detroit.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Here's Quickly. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting.
both methodical.
You know, both teams are methodical and deliberate. I mean, they're comfortable, of course, operating in the half court, and they'll push the ball selectively when those opportunities present themselves.
Now Washington starting 5. Avdia and Kuzma at the forward slots. Then it's Marvin Bagley. Then there's Tyus Jones. And it's Coulibaly in at the 2. 6 to shoot. And that one's good. Cunningham.
Effective play right there. Cunningham knows the pick and roll will get him what he wants.
Jones against Thompson. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Stewart. Back to Cunningham. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Duren with the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Smitty, you look at the Pistons. One thing they do really well, they get themselves to the line.
Well, B.A., look at the players on the roster. These guys are aggressive. They like to get downhill, and they are not afraid of contact.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Cunningham, and he dunks it down.
Nice read by Cade. Sees an opening before anyone can react.
Here's Avdia, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Wizzards, Avdia.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Bagley for 3. And again, Washington, no good. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Thompson. And he makes it on the layup.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. There's a screen. Pass to Avdia. With the drive. No good with a layup.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
On the wing, Thompson. It's picked off. Kuzma with the ball. And it's Ivy picking him up. Jones from outside. Thompson pulls it in. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
Great move by Isaiah Stewart to find a lane to the rim. So powerful.
Bagley, a screen on Thompson. Jones, the pass to Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Down low. Duren with the bucket.
Textbook play by Cade Cunningham. He knows better to mess up that open look.
You know, it's interesting how Jalen Duren kind of defies the modern expectations for a young big, Smitty.
Yes, B.A. He basically ignores the three-point shot completely. The paint is where his focus is.
Over to the left wing. Thompson with a steal. He's got a clear path. And that one's good. Cunningham's got 6.
Defense gets all up in Cunningham's personal space, but he stays strong and gets to the inside.
They get it back. Back to Jones. Here's Coulibaly. No points so far. Bagley, no good.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Thompson outside. Pass to Duren. Back to Thompson. 5 on the clock. Here's Duren. He takes it in. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. He's got 6.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Thompson. Rebound by the Wizards.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
You know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
Now Stewart. And there's a defensive 3-second call.
Pistons basketball.
And the technical free throw is good.
You know, this team leans on Cade Cunningham for so many things, and he's built to carry the load.
Out of bounds, it'll be Wizards ball.
Washington ball.
With 1 on the clock. No luck on that one. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Pistons ahead. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Ivy at the 2 with Thompson at the 3. Isaiah Stewart out there with Jalen Duren. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Cade Cunningham was the Pistons' #1 overall pick in 2021, but he knows recognition comes with success. He said, nobody will care until you're winning. I think that's the next step for us. We're trying to take that challenge. It's us versus everybody. Brian, the Pistons, a young and scrappy team, are embracing the challenge.
Yes, they are. Thanks, Allie. Cunningham outside. Lets it go from deep. Offensive board. And that one is hammered home.
Incredible work right there on the glass. Just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Shot clock at 6. To the wing on the left. Stolen by Ivy. Here we go. Jumps up. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
A nimble play by the Rook. Thompson had to stay agile to beat the contact.
Well, Smitty, we're used to seeing NBA father-son combos, but how about the Ivies?
Yes, B.A. Jaden is the son of a former WNBA star, Neil Ivy, a big-time Division I head coach. She schooled Jaden in the driveway. So much fun seeing the mother-son pro connection.
And that one drops.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Cunningham on the wing. 7 points in the game. Thompson scanning the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Flying high, Hasar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Jones, the pass to Avdia. Jones with the ball. There's a screen. 2 points. That one goes. Jones has got his first points of the game.
Way to get them off their feet. Tyus Jones has the bench hyped with that move.
Kicks it out to Cunningham. To the paint. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Kuzma.
2 minutes.
It's deflected.
With his length and terrific instincts on the defensive end, Stewart is a solid shot blocker.
Koulibaly. Out to Bagley. And another shot. Rebound Detroit. Thompson outside. Here's Duren. Out to Thompson. Back to Duren. And so the ball out of bounds. Duren touched it last.
With the basketball.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Jones from outside. The rebound by Stewart. For Detroit, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Thompson finds Stewart. Cunningham, left side. Back to Stewart. Clock at 6. Here's Duran. And here's Ivy from the arc. Avdia pulls it in. Washington trailing. Outside Jones. On the take. Pass to Avdia. Kuzma with a screen on Cunningham. Kuzma outside. Oh my! Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
I like what Kuzma brings to this offense. He's an excellent jump shooter with size to make plays at the rim.
3 shots.
The last one's off. They'll settle for 2. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And finished off by Stewart.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
That's good from Kuzma.
Kyle Kuzma is trying to be more of a team player. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he's starting to accept his role.
23 seconds left in the second. Cunningham with the ball. He's got 7. And there's the drive. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
12 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Cunningham passes to... Oh, are you kidding me?
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And so we wrap up the first half. Pistons ahead, up 7. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And teams running their offense through their star players. What's the balance there, keeping everyone else involved and engaged, man?
You know, B.A., that's a tricky one. You want your playmakers making plays, but your defenders and role players, they play harder when they feel involved.
And so in the game for Washington, Landry Shamet is out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Kispert, then it's Rashawn Holmes, and it's Gill in at the power forward position.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Screen by Wiseman. Fontecchio, the pass to Wiseman. Here's Sasser. Back to Wiseman. Clock is at 3. The baseline dig, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Well, the Wizards shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Here's Poole. Oh, what an effort by Poole!
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
The Pistons leading. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. To the inside, Wiseman, and it's Wiseman with the jam.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Poole, the pass to Holmes. Here's Shamet, yet to see a basket. Here's Gill, back to Holmes. It's Shamet on the wing, drives to the hoop. And it's Wiseman with the rebound.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
All right, a moment here about James Wiseman, a center with considerable talent, Smitty.
BA, I love to see him put it all together because this guy has potential to be an impactful player for the long haul.
Pass to Gill. They set the pick. Poole outside. Poole exploding to the rim.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Sasser. Knocks down the long J. Sasser's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pass to Kispert. Plenty of space. Jump shot is good that time.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's Sasser. Wiseman, a screen on Poole. Off target from three-point range. The Wizards have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. A minute 50 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Kispert. The Pistons clear it.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Pass to Sasser. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
At the line for 2.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
The drive by Poole. Pass to Shaman. Here's Kispert. Beyond the arc. And Metu pulls it down. There's a minute 17 left in the third. Here's Fontecchio. He's scoreless, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Here's Holmes. Banked it in off the glass.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Screen by Wiseman. Here's Sasser. Here's Fontecchio. Pass to Wiseman. Here's Sasser, guarded by Poole. Oh, Wiseman using his size.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Poole, the pass to Kispert. To the middle. Here's Holmes. Nice move. And he sinks the layup. Holmes has got 6.
They might be behind, but you can't blame him. He has been spectacular so far in this one.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Detroit has possession. Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Thompson out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Duren in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Detroit right now. Stewart outside. Knocked away. Here's Ivy. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Pistons lead by 10.
Well, the body control of Jaden Ivey allows him to work through contact and hit the shot.
Bagley for 3. Rebound Detroit. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Duren, the pass to Ivy. Here's Duren. He's covered by Bagley. Thompson against Jones. 5 to shoot. Stewart outside. Inside. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
And so it's Kuzma who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. It's a 10-point game. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Cunningham attacks for three.
For Cade, consistently knocking down threes, it'll open up the rest of the court.
Jones drives in, lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Duren in the high post. Cunningham outside. The 15-footer off the left rim and out.
High percentage look for him, but bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
It's Kuzma with the miss. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Stewart. Pass to Duren. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Something Jones does well, making smart passes to wide open guys.
Cunningham outside. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just landed in. He wanted I saw it. Wow. Yeah, he saw it. I like how Isaiah Stewart found a teammate there. Impressive passing for a big.
Bagley finds Kuzma. The fader. Duren with the rebound. Duren's got his 5th rebound in this one. The Pistons have got 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. To the middle. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pistons.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
And it's Coulibaly missing. Coulibaly's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Ivy outside. The 3. Pure from three-point range.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Pistons.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Duren with the bucket.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
And here's Detroit. They're on an 18-6 run. Cunningham passes to Duren. To the paint. And stolen by Bagley. And stolen by Cunningham. Stewart, a screen on Jones. Pass to Stewart. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It'll be on Marvin Bagley.
Tenacious play from Stewart inside, putting up the shot all while being fouled.
Stewart hits them both. Now Jones. Pass to Coulibaly. Now here's Kuzma. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 3-pointer. Rebound Detroit. Stewart outside. Here's Duren. The 3 is up. Off target with a shot. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous...
Butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
And now Washington's starting group. In at the forward positions, Avdia and Kuzma. Then it's Bagley. Then it's Jones. And it's Koulibaly in at the shooting guard. Dick passes to Pirtle. It's Barrett on the wing. Here he goes. Rebound by the Wizards.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And Barnes sends it back. Pirtle kicks to Barrett. Barnes sets a screen for Barrett. He can't get that one to fall. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Koulibaly. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And he drives in. Pirtle off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates. Always on time and on target.
And one outstanding thing the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them.
And that's a learned skill from Kuzma. Not all forwards can get rid of it like that.
Now, here's Quickly. Guarded closely. Pirtle inside. Defended by Bagley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. Here's Dick. Defended by Jones. The three. Dick can't get it to go. Washington's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Jones. Kuzma's got 5 now.
Kuzma absorbing contact, focusing on the rim, and why not get the finish?
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Quickly. Dick sets a screen for Quickly. It's stolen by Jones. And now here comes Jones leading the break and finished off by Bagley.
Well, Bagley can really get up and extend.
Now here's Barrett. Tight defense on him. They can't stop the run with that one.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Jones finds Bagley. Avdia. Bagley with a screen on Quickly. Lock at 6. Avdia. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Nice shot by Pirtle. Pirtle's got his second basket.
And Pirtle is so quick at moving to the hoop after the screen. Just awesome mobility rolling to the basket.
Here's Avdia. Off target from three-point range. Raptors trail by 10. When we talk about Emmanuel Quickly, Brent, his last name really describes him well, doesn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, this guy is fast, a source of immediate energy that provides this team a spark, especially on offense. This guy can be really aggressive.
Here's Jones. Goes to the reverse layup and clips it in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Quickly the pass to Dick. Now here's Barrett. still without a basket. And the layup falls.
And Barrett's a creative player, a guard who can thrive in pick-and-roll sets.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Avdia. Nice ball movement by Washington. Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range. Avdia's got 5 points so far.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Second team foul.
Quickly with it. Barrett setting a pick for Quickly. And Pirtle has it in the corner. It's stolen by Bagley.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing game.
And so it's Washington. Their lead. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Wizards.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Barnes out there with Barrett. Then there's Dick. Then there's Jakob Pirtle. And it's Quickly in at the point. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Bagley with a screen on Quickly. Here's Jones. Lays it up off the glass. 6 points for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Barnes passes to Dick. Barnes sets a screen for Dick. The shot, no good. Wizards leading by 11. To the paint. Here's Bagley. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Working around the rim, Bagley a tough cover there because of his quickness.
Barnes against Kuzma. Inside. Pirtle kicks to Quickly. Barrett setting a pick for Quickly. There's the drive. Count it.
In an instant, Quickly saw the opening, didn't hesitate.
Washington has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Feeds to Avdia. Here's Bagley. Kuzma against Barnes. Jones for 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Bagley.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Raptors trail by 11. Now Quickly. Going inside. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Bagley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
Bagley's big advantage at his size is his speed, using it there.
And with Marvin Bagley III, Brent, it just feels like he's been snake-bitten in his young career.
Yeah, but Greg, you know this. If you could hang in there and stay confident, then you get a second chance. And with that second chance, maybe this opportunity for Marvin Bagley is going to be the one where we can show that talent. Remember, second overall pick back in 2018.
Kuzma outside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That's his first personal foul.
Kuzma getting more and more comfortable with contact at this level.
And Greg, it just seems like every night Kyle Kuzma is going to put up double digits.
And he has the potential to be a double-double threat. Just needs to get more aggressive on the glass.
Driving in. There it goes. It's in. And the Wizards' lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Quickly.
All kinds of grit there on the inside from Emmanuel Quickly.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, guys. Well, Kyle Kuzma has always been a crazy confident person. He said, "I've always had this incredible self-belief that no matter who I'm on the court with, I'm the best player. And that's gotten me to this level. That's gotten me to where I am. So my irrational confidence has always been a key thing for me." Kevin, back to you.
Well, he owns it, David. I like that. Thanks. Bertle, the pass to Barnes. Raptors moving the ball around. Barnes sets a screen for Barrett. Avdia with the rebound. Wizards leading by 13 from the baseline. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Shot from 16, and it's Toronto with the rebound.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Bertle, the pass to Quickly. Back to Bertle, passes it to Quickly. 6 to shoot. And here is Barnes. Bertle, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Wizards have gone 4 of 6 in the field. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Here's Koulibaly, defended by Trent. Good on the bucket. Kuzma's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Kuz loves those inside shots, and he's working hard to find them.
Trent outside. There's the pass to Abaji. Back to Trent. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
And Koulibaly gets it to go.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Raptors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Down low. Olynyk with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Mora can't get it to go. A shot missing. And so it's the Washington Wizards with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Without question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So on the floor for Washington, Rashawn Holmes out there with Baldwin. Then there's Kispert. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Poole in at the 5. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
They get it back. Mora, the pass to Olynyk. Here's Abaji. Hasn't made one yet. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. You know, bro, we know how intense NBA practices can get, but how often do tempers boil over?
Well, practices are where you improve, and it's also a chance for guys who are on the bench to let the coaches know they're ready for more minutes. So that competitive environment is going to cause some dust-ups, and trust me, Kevin, you don't hear about most of the things that go on behind closed doors.
Pass to Baldwin. Back to Shamet. Shot clock at 6. Here's Poole. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Poole against Brown. Driving inside. Good work defensively by Holmes. And so it's Baldwin with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. To the middle. There's the dish to Kispert. Wizards need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Olynyk, a screen on Poole. Here's Abaji. Takes a three. Here's Olynyk. A kick out to Brown. 5 on the clock. Poole with the steal. Pass to Kispert. From the wing. Another one falls for Washington.
And Poole's vision developing right in front of us.
Raptors trail by 18. Olynyk sets a screen for Trent. A baseline J, and that's good for 2.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Passes it to Shamet. Back to Poole. Now Shamet. Driving the lane. The kick out to Poole. Clock is at 3. Holmes good.
Poole becoming a better distributor of the basketball, so finding those chances and trying to get guys better looks, that's part of his game.
And the Raptors call time here.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, last season, the NBA created newly designed trophies to honor the major player awards. Each is named after an NBA legend, including Michael Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, Jerry West, Wilt Chamberlain, John Havlicek, and George Mikan. Kevin, while the honor itself will always matter most, having some hardware with a famous player name isn't hurting anybody's hopes. Back to you.
I agree, David. Thank you. And he sinks the second. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Poole with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark. Raptors trail by 17. You know, Greg, for the Olympics, basketball is a shared family passion.
Yeah, I mean, Kelly's father was a coach, but his mom was actually the first woman to be an NBA scorekeeper. So he was raised around the game.
Shamet kicks to Kispert. There's a minute left to play here in the third. Out of bounds. Wizards ball as Washington keeps possession. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Now, here's Shamet. Olynyk is covering. Count it. And the Wizards lead by 19.
Oh, how sluggish was that defense?
Here's Nwora. Guarded by Poole. Count the basket.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
Now the pass to Kispert. Back to Poole. He kicks to Kispert. For 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Kispert's got 5 now.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Olynyk, a screen on Poole. Brown, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Poole against Brown. Kispert setting the pick for Poole. Kicks to Kispert. 2 on the clock. Driving to the basket.
Seems like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
And so it's the Washington Wizards. With it. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Substitution on the court.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Emmanuel quickly out there with Dick. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then it's Barrett, and it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. It's an 18-point game.
Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And finish off by Bagley.
Well, Bagley is so long, you can't let him go uncovered when he's around the offensive glass.
Here's Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Kuzma outside. Outside for Bagley. Kuzma inside. Barnes on him, and there it is for him.
Credit Kuzma for getting aggressive and finding this offensive rhythm in this contest. You can tell the team feeding off him now.
Quickly with a wide open look. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Pass to Koulibaly. Back to Jones. Kuzma outside. Clock at 4. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And recently, I mean, we've seen Kyle Kuzma turn things around, especially offensively.
Yeah, Greg, highs and lows in the early part of Kyle Kuzma's career, but a nice settled ground for him. Offensively, he's carried more responsibility and shown that he's capable of doing it.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
They've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
Pirtle finds Barnes. Good, nice job down low. Barnes has got 4 points this quarter.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Wizard ball.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Avdia. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the and now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
Shooting.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail.
The previous play is under review.
Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. Now, he was very encouraging toward his guys. He said, look, you're working hard out there, but I need you to keep doing that. Crucial point right here. Give me everything you have so you can expect intensity out of this huddle. Guys?
Thank you, David. Even in a league full of stars from afar, Avdia is a rarity.
Yeah, Denny, the only Israeli player in the league for the 2022-2023 season. Basketball, truly a global sport, and Denny has represented his country well. This guy is continuing to get better.
And Barrett slams it in.
It's awesome to have a guy at that size be able to accelerate and elevate like RJ did there.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And the dunk by Dick.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. Loud pass to Bagley and finish off by Bagley.
Takes contact and a good job of Bagley fighting through at that time.
Raptors trail by 15. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Jones for three. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Wizards.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks and also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Marvin Bagley.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
Dick passes to Barnes. Into the lane, and it's quickly in the corner. 6 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Denny Avdia picks one up.
Defensively, you have to account for quickly when he's on the floor. He knows how to generate offense in a hurry.
And quickly drops them both. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Kuzma outside. Avdia with a screen for Kuzma. Three-pointer. Avdia can't hit. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. Trailing by 13. And there's Dick. That's good on the assist by Barnes.
At this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams. And tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Barnes screen on Jones. Here's Dick. The wing jumper off target. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up.
game that may look lopsided, but as we've seen, anything can happen.
Anything can definitely happen, B.A. And look, you have to understand that every guy in this league is talented. If you come in flat and those other guys are inspired, you can fall. But honestly, you shouldn't. It's all about handling your business.
A look at the Pistons starting group. Ivy at the 2 with Thompson at the 3. Durant out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard position. Quickly passes to Barnes, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
Here's Thompson. Takes it inside. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Pirtle with a screen on Ivy. Brown passes to Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
I think his frame makes him very difficult to deal with as a roll man. Pirtle can set a mean screen.
Well, Grant, given the proud history of the Pistons, the teens were an especially rough decade for them.
Yeah, I mean, nothing much went right for them. But I'll say this for Detroit fans, they never give up on their team. It's as faithful a fan base as you'll find. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Cunningham looking it over from deep. Buries it from 3.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
Quickly against Thompson. Launches a 3. Thompson pulls it in.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Stewart finds Thompson. Picked by Stewart. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Barnes in the post. Stewart defends. Pirtle. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Pirtle's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Cunningham outside. Stewart, screen on quickly. Cunningham drives in. Boom! He jams it straight down.
The ferocious finish. Love watching Cunningham use his size and athleticism on the drive.
Barrett, a screen on Thompson. Quickly passes to Pirtle. Outside Barrett. That one goes in.
This is a relentless scorer who is unafraid to work on the inside. In the paint, RJ making his presence felt.
Cunningham against Quickly. Cunningham outside. Stewart outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Durant with the bucket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Brown finds Quickly. Barnes with a screen on Thompson. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Quickly. Into the lane. Kicks it out to Barrett. Outside Barnes. Brown, a screen on Stewart. Barnes with it, and it's Ivy picking him up. The Pistons have got all 6 shots to fall in the first. To the inside. Durant, the pass to Thompson. A minute 9 left in the first quarter. 3-pointer Stewart. They grab their own miss. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
A nimble play by the Rook. Thompson had to stay agile to beat the contact.
Thompson against Quickly. Driving in. Ooh, Thompson with the block. And that'll be Toronto's ball as it goes out of bounds. Raptors able to keep possession. Here's Brown. No made baskets yet. Barnes with a screen on Ivy. Brown passes to Barnes. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Stewart. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 7-point differential.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's quickly. Here's Pirtle. And he lays it up and in. Pirtle's got 6 points.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Barnes, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And here's Ivy from the arc. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Detroit with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Detroit.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area. And so far, the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
They've also done a great job finding openings and exploiting them. Take those lanes when they're given and turn them into points.
R.J. Barrett out there with Barnes. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. Then there's Jakob Pirtle. And it's Brown in at the 2. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. So Stewart will go to the free throw line. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett. And Grant, is someone whose career spanned eras. Do you feel playing defense is more difficult than it was 2 decades ago?
Oh, BA, it's much more difficult. In part because the contact allowed is much more strict. Shooters can create contact and be rewarded with free throws. When the skill level on offense has truly raised, it makes it tough for the defender to really get down and play that tough-nosed defense.
Cunningham outside. Stewart outside. This one for 3. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And that one misses. And Doris, since winning the title in 2019, the Toronto Raptors have been a little inconsistent as of late.
They certainly have, BA. They've been in and out of the playoffs since then. Certainly, you look at some of the pieces they have, nice pieces, but you've got to have more if you want to compete.
Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, I know he doesn't have to get too high to slam it home, but it doesn't take away from the force and the message sent on the dunk.
Cunningham outside. Stewart against Barnes. Cunningham, a screen on Barnes. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Just 4 to shoot. Cunningham, confident in his range.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot.
Quickly, passes to Brown. Outside Barrett. Down low. Here's Pirtle. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Quickly against Cunningham. Tries again. Cunningham going to work inside.
And a nice sequence by Cunningham. This guy has all the tools. He doesn't let up.
Picked by Pirtle. To the middle. Kicks it out to Barrett. To the inside. Quickly. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul. Aside, Thompson. First person.
The Pistons have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Stewart, screen on quickly. Here's Cunningham. There's the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Cunningham's got 12.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
Well, Grant, for R.J. Barrett, he pretty much knew he was going to be an NBA player.
Oh, B.A., he sure did. And the #1 prospect out of high school in Florida in 2018. Did his one and done in college at Duke and followed it up with the #3 overall pick. And he has definitely delivered.
Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Stewart against Barnes. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Brown. By himself. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Opportunistic play by Scotty Barnes, recognizing his teammate makes a defensive play. Let me get out in transition.
Here's Ivy. Some solid defense from Barrett.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Barnes passes to Brown. Back to Barnes. Now here's Quickly. Barnes with a screen on Thompson. Pass to Brown. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Stewart. Quickly against Thompson. Stewart outside. Here's Cunningham. Back to Stewart. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Stewart's got 5 points in the quarter.
And for a younger guy, Cunningham's vision is impressive. He's always watching the floor.
Inside, here's Pirtle. The Pistons clear it. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Duren. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the Detroit Pistons closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. We've got Chimezie Metu, also Wiseman out there, and it's Fontecchio in at the 3.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Pass to Nora. Trent on the wing. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
To the paint. Here's Metu. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Nora, pass to Trent. Here's Abaji. Screen by Olynyk. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Good work defensively by Wiseman. Detroit shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. Pass to Sasser. Down low. Here's Metu. Crafty move. And he slams it in one-handed.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Nora. Now here's Trent. It's stolen. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Commissioner Adam Silver maintains that he is not against shortening the regular season. He said, quote, the fact that teams are focused on load management and players are resting, it sends a message. And while he doesn't want to be tradition-bound, guys, he said whatever happens, they'd ensure every team visits every city at least once per season.
That's an interesting point there from the commissioner. Thanks, Allie. Screen by Wiseman. Jacks up a three. Offensive rebound. Pass to Fontecchio. There's the three. Hits the trifecta. And the Pistons lead by 18.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Wiseman with a steal. And now the Pistons in transition. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Trent right side. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Olynyk. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Detroit is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Well, you look at the length and athleticism of this young Pistons roster, Grant. Quite the foundation.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, those are things you can't teach. So the rate at which this new look coaching staff develops that will determine just how quickly they can deliver on that innate capability.
Here's Dick, still without a bucket. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got 5 rebounds tonight. Metu, pass to Wiseman. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Trent, the pass to Olynyk. Here's Abaji. Back to Olynyk. Trent outside. Fires it, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Sasser. To the inside. Wiseman. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Trent, the pass to Olynyk to stop the run. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, finishing quarter.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Pistons ahead, opening up a huge gap. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Emmanuel Quickley, R.J. Barrett out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's Bruce Brown, and it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Sasser gets the bucket.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Now here's Brown, tightly guarded. Pirtle finds Barrett. Goes up on the wing. The Pistons clear it. Wiseman's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Grimes. The shot from the low post is good.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
And Toronto calls time here.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And it's a completely new group for the Pistons.
Hoping they return over and over and over again. It's your North.
Wiseman, he's checked in for Duran.
It's time for T-shirts.
The Raptors shooting about 41%. Quickly against Thompson, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Pistons?
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
Inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And we know this about Scotty Barnes. He has a team-first mindset, finds the open player in that instance.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman. Thompson left side. Here he goes. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
Here's Barnes. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Man, good whistle there.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for Toronto.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Boy, you think about Scotty Barnes, the 2022 Rookie of the Year, guys. 6'9", long, could do many things, and honestly, a ton of growth left.
Quickly against Cunningham. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
First team foul. Shooting for
that free throw good from Cunningham.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
Barnes with a screen on Cunningham. Here's Barrett. Uses the glass on the layup.
But you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Cunningham outside. Pirtle grabs a miss. The Raptors have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Brown passes to Quickly. To the inside. Here's Pirtle. What a terrific move that is.
Jakob Pirtle is cooking today. This guy has tremendous upside, good touch, and a really good feel for the game.
Screen by Wiseman. Throws it up high. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Barnes, it's good.
Well, what a big-time athlete. Scotty Barnes sprinting to the cup with effectiveness.
And there's a pick. And here's Ivy from the arc. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brown finds Barrett. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And here's Cunningham outside. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pistons.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And what a huge performance it was for Cade Cunningham.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Cunningham outside. Down low. Here's Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Barrett with it. Now Thompson defending. Quickly passes to Pirtle. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 5. Here's Barrett. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Quickly finds Pirtle. Back to Quickly. Outside Barrett. And here's Barnes. Pass to Quickly. Barrett, a screen on Cunningham. It's Quickly with a drive. Pirtle in the post. Second chance shot. Misses the shot. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the win.
Let's go.